The Sukhoi Su-27 is a marvel of Soviet engineering and aviation power. It stands as one of the most iconic fighter aircrafts in the world. Born during Cold War, the Su-27, often referred to by its NATO reporting name Flanker, was designed to compete or even outperform American fighters like the F-15 Eagle and the F-14 Tomcat. The Cold War saw a race between the US and the Soviet Union to build the ultimate fighter. In 1969, the Soviets learned about the US's FX fighter program, which resulted in one of the best American fighters in history, the F-15 Eagle. The Soviets realized that their running fighters and interceptors would be in a serious trouble against this new American fighter. So they soon launched a program to build a new fighter capable of standing against US fighters. In 1969, a directive was issued for the creation of an advanced frontline fighter. However, recognizing that this endeavor was too extensive for a single aircraft, the task was divided into two distinct jets. The Mikoyan MiG-29 was designed as the short-range dogfighter, while Sukhoi took charge of crafting the long-range air superiority fighter, which ultimately became the Su-27. The first prototype of the fighter, which was called T-10, made its first flight on 20 May 1977. T-10 was spotted by Western observers and was assigned with the name Flanker by NATO. It wasn't until 1985 that this fighter became operational, and it wasn't officially designed, the Su-27, until 1990. Two versions emerged, the Su-27P, primarily an interceptor, and the Su-27S, capable of employing unguided air-to-ground weapons. The honor of being the first Soviet unit to be equipped with the Flanker fell to the 831st Fighter Regiment in the Soviet Socialist Republic of Ukraine. The regiment was held in high regard and considered as one of the premier fighter units within the Soviet Union. The fighter was designed as a super-maneuverable fighter aircraft. It is operated by a single pilot. It has a length of approximately 21.9 meters, a wingspan of 14.7 meters, and a height of 5.9 meters. Its empty weight is around 16,000 kilograms and has a max takeoff weight of approximately 30,000 kilograms. The Su-27 is equipped with a pair of AL-31F turbofan engines. The areas of the engines which may suffer from high thermal stresses are made using titanium alloy. A variant of the Su-27 called the P-42, or known as the Street Flanker, achieved numerous world records for its rapid ascent, surpassing the record set in 1975 by a similarly modified F-15 referred to as the Streak Eagle. The Su-27 is equipped with a 30mm cannon with 150 rounds of ammunition and 10 hardpoints designed to deploy a range of radar-guided and infrared homing air-to-air missiles, unguided ground-to-air rockets, and both conventional and cluster bombs. The fighter is equipped with a comprehensive suite of sensors and capabilities, including an infrared search and track system, a laser rangefinder, a radar, and a helmet-mounted target designator. These integrated systems provide the aircraft with the ability to detect, track, and engage multiple targets effectively. Additionally, the aircraft features advanced countermeasures to enhance its survivability in combat. These include a pilot illumination radar, warning receiver, shaft and infrared decoy dispensers, as well as an active multi-mode jammer housed in the wingtip pods. To enhance the performance and extend the operational lifespan of the existing Su-27 fleet, Russia initiated the Su-27 SM Midlife Update program in 2003. The primary focus of this upgrade effort was the enhancement of the aircraft's fire control system. The initial Su-27 SM aircraft from the upgrade program became operational in late 2004 and were deployed at the Belbek Air Base in Crimea in 2014. In addition to the upgraded Su-27 SM variants, a batch of 12 newly manufactured aircraft were completed to a higher standard in 2009. Known as the Su-27 SM3 aircrafts. These newer versions feature an even more advanced fire control system and other modifications. Externally, the Su-27 SM variants closely resemble the older Su-27 models. However, recent cockpit videos have revealed significant improvements, with many of the older analog instruments and steam gauges replaced by multifunctional displays. The upgraded fire control system is believed to be derived from the advanced Su-30 Mk2 fighter jets. It encompasses a slightly enhanced radar and electro-optical sighting system, including infrared search and track capabilities, as well as an advanced mission computer. This advanced system enables synthetic aperture terrain mapping and the detection of maritime surface targets. Furthermore, the upgraded fire control system expands the range of the weaponry that the Su-27 SM can employ. In addition to the previously limited R-27 and R-73 air-to-air missiles, as well as unguided bombs and rockets, the Su-27 SM can now deploy Kh-31AP anti-ship and anti-radiation missiles, the Kh-29 LTTD laser-guided missile, and laser-guided bombs. Notably, the Su-27 SM is capable of carrying the active radar-guided R-77-1 air-to-air missile, significantly enhancing its beyond visual range combat capabilities. The Su-27 has gained widespread recognition for its exceptional maneuverability, which is vividly demonstrated in these video clips captured during the 1989 Paris Air Show, where test pilot Viktor Pugachev amazed the audience with his iconic Cobra maneuver. This fascinating display unequivocally showcased the fighter's extraordinary ability to perform super agile maneuvers. Aircrafts achieve super maneuverability primarily through the design of their airframes, which allows for effective control at low speeds and even beyond the stall point. Although the Su-27 lacks thrust vectoring, its airframe possesses these qualities, enabling it to attain super maneuverability. Maneuverability is indeed important in a fighter, but as aircraft's electronics improve rapidly, in addition to improvements in anti-aircraft and air-to-air missiles, super maneuverability becomes less important than it used to be in the 70s. Plus, dogfights are no longer a thing in modern air combat. This is why modern jet fighters like the American F-35 focus more on stealth technology, jamming technology, flare decoys to counter missiles attacking the airplane. The Su-27 evolved into an entire family of aircraft, known as the Flanker family, consisting of variants of the original Su-27 and fully new aircraft designed based on the Su-27. The variants of the Su-27 include the Su-27P, which is an interceptor variant designed for air defense missions. The Su-27 SM is the upgraded version of the Su-27. The Su-30 was also designed based on the Su-27, which has been modified to execute surface strike missions and air defense operations. Consequently, this new aircraft boasts an even greater operational range than the already impressive combat radius of the Su-27. It accommodates a second pilot and incorporates a terrain-following radar to facilitate low-altitude strike missions. The Su-33 or Flanker D is Russia's carrier-based fighter aircraft. The Su-34's development originated from the need to replace the Su-24, or known as the Fencer. The Su-27, with its solid platform, provided an excellent foundation for this new aircraft. Initially intended for potential carrier-based operations, the role of the Su-34 evolved due to the cancellation of the supercarrier Ulyanovsk and the dissolution of the Soviet Union. It didn't enter full-scale production until 2008. The aircraft retains the side-by-side seating arrangement of two pilots akin to the Su-24, along with an armored cockpit and provisions for crew mobility during extended missions. The Su-24's Stinger was extended, incorporating a rear-facing radar for enhanced situational awareness. It also features an advanced AESA radar with terrain-following capabilities. The Su-35 has earned the moniker the last flanker. Although it's one of the earliest upgrades derived from the Su-27, the addition of canards, small wings, ahead of the main wings significantly enhanced maneuverability. The Su-35 boasts a considerably more potent forward-facing radar compared to the original Su-27. capable of tracking 15 targets beyond the horizon and engaging 6 of them. It was the first to introduce the rear-facing radar in its Stinger, a feature subsequently adopted in the Su-34. In 1992, the People's Republic of China acquired a license to produce the Su-27s for the People Liberation Army Air Force. This provided China with a fighter aircraft far superior to its existing fleet at the time. The domestically built Su-27 was designated as J-11 by Xinjiang, although NATO observers continue to refer it as the Flanker B. In parallel with Russia, China subsequently developed the Su-27 into various other platforms to fulfill diverse roles and extensively modernized the J-11 to maintain technological superiority. Following the dissolution of the USSR, Ukraine retained its 72 Su-27 fighters that were originally based in the country. Many of these aircraft belonged to the earlier, less advanced production batches. As relations with Russia deteriorated in 2009, the Ukrainian Air Force encountered difficulties in sourcing spare parts from Sukhoi, leading to maintenance challenges, while the total number of aircraft only slightly decreased, with 5 Su-27s lost due to pilot error and 9 others sold abroad. A significant portion of these airframes has been used as sources for spare parts to support the active fleet. By 2014, when Russia annexed Crimea, only 19 Su-27s remained in service, notably the Ukrainian Su-27s from the 831st Fighter Regiment. In the decade leading up to the Russian incursion, Ukraine's aircraft industry, renowned for the Anatov Design Bureau, initiated a program upgrade to its fighter fleet, designated as the Su-27M1 by Ukraine. These modified aircraft received enhancements such as new navigation systems, extended range radar, and improved capability to deploy unguided air-to-ground munitions. While Ukraine also operates the MiG-29 Fulcrum, the Su-27 outperforms it in terms of combat range, armaments, and radar capabilities. Consequently, the Su-27 serves as Ukraine's primary asset for both offensive and defensive purpose, while the MiG-29 is primarily tasked with point defense duties. From the outset, the Su-27 has held a pivotal role in Ukraine's fighter aircraft inventory and has been extensively used in the ongoing conflict. With assistance from the United States, the Ukrainian Air Force has armored its flankers with American-produced JDAM or Joint Direct Attack munitions, effectively transforming these aging interceptors into versatile multi-role fighter bombers. The combination of the Su-27 and JDAM presents a formidable capability. The Su-27 can carry substantial bomb payload over distances exceeding 700 miles, all while maintaining the ability to defend itself on routes. It's worth noting that the Russian Air Force is also employing the flanker in the conflict, primarily deploying the modernized Su-27 SM variants. The Russian Su-27's primary function continues to be focused on air defense. In this capacity, the enhanced aircraft is equipped to carry the active radar-guided R-77-1 air-to-air missile, significantly enhancing its beyond visual range capabilities. Ukrainian Air Force pilots have emphasized distinct advantages that the R-77-1 offers when engaging Russian fighters in combat situations. The problem with the Ukrainian Su-27s is that their numbers are declining, as they are being heavily targeted by Russian interceptors and anti-aircraft systems. This was the video. Thanks for watching.